Hey folks, Greg here again. Uh, I know I say just another quick video, and it usually runs 12 minutes or so sometimes, but this one's not going to be that long, I promise. I hope. Uh, this is a set of digital scales for smaller things. I do some tedious stuff. I like to build I've got so many hobbies. I like to build models a lot, and sometimes when you're using a Dremel, you want to make sure, you know, I use these for that, but uh, want to bring something to your attention, something maybe you've never even thought about. I mean, I've considered this way back when it was floppies, but um, an SD card, just an SD card. Okay, this one is 64 gigabyte uh, thumb drive. Have you ever considered the fact that I can tell you right now because I just weighed them? This one is 0.350 ounces. This one is 0.065 ounces. Okay. The thing is, it can be full. 64 gigabytes. Okay. 64 gigabytes. Still weighs the same. Once I format it, weighs the same. Same for the other. Take that into thought when you're thinking about your subconscious, your soul, your ego, like Matt of Quantum of Conscious alluded to yesterday in his video. That maybe it was. I'm so lost because I was up so late last night. I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before, but it was very profound. And to kind of expound on that, think about the fact that we, this body that we're in, it's nothing more than this. Okay. Of course, our weight can fluctuate based on food and whatnot, eating, diet, what have you. That's not the point. The point is that what makes you you doesn't add or take away from the weight. Now, I know that there is an argument that someone did a study that I think they weighed someone, and as they died, they weighed just a little less. There's a study that was done about that. I know because that's part of what I looked up when I was doing I had this thought about the weight back when we were doing floppies. The 3.5 inch floppy disk. Some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. 4 minutes. I'm keeping up with it. But think about it. Think about the fact that what makes you you is no different than, you can put an operating system on this. I use Linux a lot. I've got one Linux machine, and be very careful, by the way, when you go to you go out of town, you stay in a hotel. If you have hotspot on your phone, use that. Don't use the free wireless or the free Wi-Fi, because if anybody like me, which I'm ethical with mine, but anybody that understands Linux and knows how to use it can just get everything you've got. It's just, especially with Kali, it's just nothing but a brute force hacking machine. So, uh, back to what I was saying. What makes you you is nothing more than the software, just like a Linux operating system. You know, you can put Ubuntu on it, you can run, I mean, there's several flavors of Linux that you can boot up to on a PC, and it completely changes what that PC is. But yet it weighs no less, weighs no more. Um, so, just a thought. Don't know if you've ever considered that before. It's something I've thought of a lot, but not. I mean, it was so long ago now. But Matt's video yesterday about the ego and maybe we are defeating ourselves. There's something inside of us, you know. I mean, consider the fact that you have the imagine. They say that I don't have a clue how they know this. Maybe they've done it with some type of neurological type analysis that that when you dream that you don't know the subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. Well, where does imagination come from? You know, you ever consider that? I actually never really did. Uh, I've heard that several times that it doesn't know the difference between, and that's why, of course, if you fall off a cliff, if you don't wake up, supposedly you die. Nobody's ever came back to tell that, but of course, uh, I don't know. You know, they have ways of seeing what parts of the brain light up during certain stimuli, and uh, I don't know. It's an interesting study. Um, anyway, it's 7 minutes. Gonna cut this short. Uh, Full 64 gigs or not are formatted. This weighs 0.065 ounces. Keep that in mind and think about yourself, your shell. Maybe apply this to simulation theory. Maybe apply this to the matrix, the system. Anyway, once again, until I talk to you again, have a good one and please be good to each other.